Shalom, shalom. Call HALALYAM YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, Kadash. My brother Tulsa, I'm coming at you from the province of Babylon camp here in Tampa, Florida. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone to teach and rule well. Peace and salutations be to hopeful elect. It's going to be a quick hit. I'm on the way to work. Going into keeping it short and simple with Jake. Alright. You want to keep it short and simple with Jake because Jake got a short attention span, and neither are they space deep. Can't take it space deep with Jake, man. These scriptures, there's a certain way they need to be taught. Okay, there comes milk and then there comes meat, and that meat doesn't come until due time, and that's gonna take a little while, man. There's the book of 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 2. It says, as newborn babes, desire the sincere milk of the word, that ye may grow thereby. So you got to desire the milk of the word. So, that's what you're going to grow by. You can't just get meat off rip and then expect to grow in this truth. You can't expect to grow in this walk when you're eating meat as a newborn babe. It says, if so be ye have tasted that the Lord is gracious. All right. So first and foremost, you want to start off with the simple things when teaching Jake, because they're supposed to desire the sincere milk, and you're supposed to be teaching them the sincere milk, man. The Lord said, if you love me, feed my sheep. So he left you in charge of the sheep, and you have to feed them. That means you got to know what portions to feed them. You got to know what to feed them. You got to know how or when to feed them. And you also got to feed them at certain times. Just like you eat in real life, you eat every day in real life. That means you're supposed to be feeding the sheep every day too, man. The spiritual word, the spiritual food, man. Scripture goes to talk about, let's grab it. Alright, so this is the book of, so I can bear with me, I'm in transit. It says, this is the book of John, chapter 6, verse 35. And Yahawashi said unto them, I am the bread of life. He that cometh to me shall never hunger, and he that believeth on me shall never thirst. So what? Yahawashi just said what? He's the bread of life. He's that spiritual food and spiritual water. When you get these scriptures, you got to understand, you go into the scriptures, it talks about the Lord becoming the Word. He's the Word made into human. So let me grab it. It says, once again, bear with me. It's the book of John, chapter 1 and verse 1. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Okay, so what? The Lord, Yahawashi is the Word, man. He said he comes in the volume of the book. So when you eating these scriptures and you eating this Word, what are you doing? You're supping with the Lord, Yahawashi Mashiach, man. And the Lord is given to you due portions. And you got to be the mediator between Yahawashi and, a man that's trying to get the truth. Because the Lord is using you as a living sacrifice. And once that man can get it, then the Lord begins using him as a living sacrifice as well, man. To preach the word through, to wake up other elect through. All right. This is the book of Hebrews chapter 5 and verse 14. But strong meat belongeth to them that are of full age. So you got to be a full age, man. You got to be ready to eat the strong meat. You don't just come in this thing and jump into eating strong meat. It's not about knowledge. Knowledge isn't the only thing that you have to acquire in this truth. It's wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Faith, charity, hope, all these things you gotta obtain. And you get these things the proper way by starting off with the milk. If you just jump straight to the meat, then you're gonna miss out on these things, man. You're gonna miss out on what it takes to maintain these things, man. And the milk gives you what it takes to maintain faith, charity, hope. It's the foundation. It's what builds the structure. When you begin building a house, you gotta lay the foundations of it first. The bottom, the bottom floors, which is going to hold the house up forever. For as long as it stands. The bottom half has to be strong, man. The bottom half has to be really strong and sturdy. And that's where you get that milk. That's how you start off strong and sturdy in this truth. And then you become into the faith. You start off with faith, but your faith increases. You come and begin eating meat. You start understanding the deep, dark parables of the scriptures. Those things come after. But you best believe they can never come before. They can never come first. There's an order these things must come in. It says, even those who by reason of use have their senses exercised to discern both good and evil. So you got to be able to discern both good and evil before you can even eat this strong meat, man. You got to be able to have certain characteristics that the Lord's going to be able to trust you with handling meat. You don't just, a newborn baby doesn't just come out the womb and start eating steaks. It starts eating milk. And it's beautiful how the Lord set it up, how all things come into each other, tie into each other, and you can find wisdom in all things, man. But I truly hope this quick hit was edifying. I'm going to give all glory, honor, praises unto YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, KAKODASH. Until next time, Yeshua, I do say, Shalom.